Welcome to Clique Bait, where your real opponent in Crucible is Bungie's balancing choices.
That's about right.
Yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it.
Right into fair and
Apparently,
balanced.
oh yeah, fair and balanced. Yeah, I forgot that's what we're calling this, fair and balanced. This is the section where we're talking about like the Crucible. I want to say Crucible or overall balance of the game, I guess you could say. But right now it's a focus on Crucible because of the Luna's How change, REEEvelry, as I like to call it more. Am I wrong?
You're not.
I'm not. Alright, so first big that I found this really funny. Destiny, there's a guy on the PCLG server, I believe he probably a guy from there, made a petition on change.org to cancel the Luna's Howl Not Forgotten Nerf. I was like, I read this, I'm like, I think that just says like Bungie, please stop. Like, this is a huge mistake you're making. Like, if a lot of people are complaining, and and
People just want their several hours in competitive Crucible grind
not even
to matter.
Okay, when you say several hours, like that's for Luna. So
Yeah, that's for
talking
Luna.
about, like
That's
several
for
weeks
Forgotten.
for like
It's
not
weeks.
exactly. Yeah, I know. My big thing is that I refined what I think should happen. I do think it should be changed to a 150 for Luna's Howl.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think maybe the overall change, I think that'd be fine, Lunas. Or no. You make it 150. No, I think the current change they have planned for Lunas, I'm perfectly fine with. My problem is with Not Forgotten. So again, I'll refer to the same numbers as we had previous week. They might have excuse me, that was a burp. They might have slightly changed from last week, but they're probably still gonna be like maybe 1 or 2% different if they change at all. Where Light.gg is the recorded Guardians, 22% had Lunas and like 8% had Not
I think
Forgotten.
it was 8%? That sounds
Yeah,
about right.
I'm pretty sure it was 8%. My thing is, if you would take those percentages and you would theorize them to be like what it shows on console or on PS4, Xbox, and PC, it would still be similar percentages.
Yeah.
And my problem is that Luna's Howl, again, I said last week, is really easy to get.
Mm-hmm.
TLDR, 13 win streak, you're Fable. That's literally it. You don't. There's
Yeah, it's
honestly,
not that hard to actually get.
I mean, or you could definitely hit Fable in a week with smart playing, like not constantly throwing yourself in, like playing on good days, playing on different servers for PC, for example. But what I think the change should be is that Luna's Howl change. I think that goes through. Not Forgotten. Make an exotic. And somebody was arguing with me. Oh, if they made an exotic, what difference would it make? People would still use Deathstroke Blues and encourage LMGs. Okay, here's the thing. LMGs usually don't instantly shut down a super like Wardcliff or Wardcliff. I think
Nothing's
Wardcliff
funnier than seeing the pop-up of an enemy used a super and then just hearing a Wardcliff somewhere off in the distance.
Oh yeah, I mean the current I'll call it the tryhard package is Dust Rock Blues, Not Forgotten, and Wardcliff. That's it. And Wardcliff, and this is what I was saying. I think I also did the exotic change is that Not Forgotten making an exotic makes the really because pinnacle weapons are exotic like weapons, but they're legendary.
Yeah, they just don't.
But
take
this
your
one
slot.
will be exotic again. So then, like I said, you can't run Chaperone, you can't run Wardcliff, and I think Wardcliff is like not a lot of people think about it because a lot of people, I want to say, don't run as much. I do think Wardcliff is problematic, exotic, and smart players run it. I
don't see it all that often in console. Like you
console
see it every
makes
once in a
difference,
while,
yeah.
but most of it is the Jotun, which I'll get into later.
With whatchamacallit. Yeah, and like yeah, sure, Dust Rock is still a shotgun, but the thing is like, I don't think shotguns are as scary as they used to be after they changed how like full choke and the range nerf. I found that personally, like I've actually gone back to sniping, which is gun home nursing. But again, there's a petition out there. I'll actually put in the link of the description for this episode. Sign it, prevent the change,
Prevent the
let
prevent
them,
the death of this gun.
Yeah, because again, people are swearing. Oh yeah, I think it'll still be good because
It won't be.
No, here's the thing though. You're going for 2 headshots, 1 body shot. Okay, I mean, I guess that works. My thing is that I'm pretty sure like I think like a God roll waking vigil in my opinion would still be better. as a weapon. I mean, it's a little bit more difficult to get, but it's in theory easier to get because it's not you going to Legend. It's you just grinding, Dreaming City, and getting lucky. But
Yeah.
Again, because Waking Vigil is a 150, and it's a beast if you have Slide Shot, Opening Shot, because the way the 2 perks synergize, and you obviously want Ricochet, Sure Shot, Range Match work, so you have as much range as you get. With Opening Shot, obviously it's like it's a bold magnetism. It's hidden hand on your first shot from D1, and then Slide Shot actually re-ups that opening shot. So you can do shoot, slide, shoot. You have 2 opening shots back to back.
It makes about
good.
As much sense as any other thing in this game.
Then I think it's like 2 buy shots, because with regular 150 it's 2 heads, 1 buy. But yeah, we're good, guys. And then I want to move on to looking at our thing. Oh, REEEvelry, I guess. Yeah. So I had a little thing. Yesterday, I was playing some quick play because I have a friend who's a free play on PC. I'll get into that later. And he needed to go do some Revelry like bounties. Basically, go just play quick play. I'm like, okay, we'll go play. This guy, 25,000 kills on us, not forgotten. 13,000 on his Dust Rock Blues. Okay.
Yeah, that's about right.
He was spamming Shinobu's Vow.
Of course, he was spamming Shinobu's Vow.
I looked at him. I'm like, my guy. I think I got killed by him like twice. No, I got killed by him once using his Not Forgotten. Any other times though, it was skip grenades, and I don't know what his kills were at the end of that match. How many were skip grenades? How many weren't? And I just see that. I'm like, you have the tools. Like, why do you put yourself into a bad playing habit? Because even though Revelry is out,
once it ends, everyone's gonna be trash at Crucible again.
I hope.
I mean,
can't
wait.
For this whole thing, I really haven't been using, like, I used Shinobu's Vow one day, because I'm like, I'm curious to see how cancerous this is. I'm like,
a lot.
I see. I see the issue.
So I have a good counter to this, which is as soon as you get into a match and realize it's that kind of match, I switch over to Voidwalker, pop on Nova Warp, put on the Controverse hold.
Yep.
And I'm throwing these handheld supernovas like nobody's business.
Yep, and your damage resistance is so high.
Damage resistance just says no to their skip grenade, so I just say no to their existence.
But luckily...
and usually it stops.
Oh, yeah. Also, by the way, just to date this episode, we are recording this on Saturday the 4th. And this upcoming Tuesday, Revelry is finally going away, thank God. And Doubles is coming up as a game mode.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Oh, man. Oh, it's good. Oh, okay. So, I want to go ahead and bar up my one for... I don't know if he'll actually ever listen to this podcast. Probably won't. He's an Xbox player who came over to PC when they had the free play accounts come out. Like the... where you could just get the base game for free. He has every, like, weapon... Like, he has all the free play crap, basically. He has the Vow. He has... Thunderlord, he had, like, if he's, like, a true free-to-play account. And, A, he's an amazing sniper. B, I think he just hit Fabled, or he's about to hit Fabled. I think he's, like, 300, 500 points away, so he'll get Luna's Howl. And the thing is, I was like, hey, listen, we should play doubles. Because, A, he snipes, Eric, and do you know how I play?
You don't.
Well, shut up. Wow. Shots fired much? Wow, that was rude.
Super fired. No, you've gotten a lot better than when we played on Destiny 1.
We don't talk about that. No,
let's not talk about those doubles.
I'm an aggressive player, so I play, honestly, with shotguns, and I'm proud to say I'm actually one of the few smart shotgunners. I understand how to outplay people. I know how to use my vertical space, real basics.
Don't just hold W at them and then... hit M1 until enemies stop exist.
Yeah. I mean, I understand with, like, for example, the 140, or no, not 140, where are the high RPMs, like Icos crap. I understand, like, if I have, like, 6 shells in mag, I know I can extend my kill range because I can just dump shells from further away than their shotgun range. That's, like, a point of it.
Yeah.
Again, so, like, me and him are basically doing doubles, and it should be fun. Speaking of just Crucible overall, I started to snipe again, and I used to actually be able to snipe back in Forsaken. I forget what sniper I was using time. I think I was using like the new Vanguard sniper, the orange one. I don't know.
Okay.
The Vanguard sniper rifle that came out with Forsaken. I had like snapshot moving target on it. It wasn't bad. I got used to it.
Trying to think of a sniper you could be possibly talking about.
Like a dim. I forget the name.
The Persuader?
I don't. No, that's the energy one. I'm talking about the kinetic.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one that I don't like. I don't like kinetic snipers.
So I was using that, and then the other day I was like, I'm going to start sniping again, because in the worst part is I'm sniping during REEEvelry, so I'm even more brave.
You're just having a problem once you're sniping in that.
I'm using the infamous Alone as a God, which is still one of the best 140 snipers in the game. And we will get into that 140 subject. I know it's in the docket.
It's on the docket, yeah. I'm looking at it right now.
I could see it.
It's right there.
I currently have 2 kills on it. Again, I was in quick play with skip grenades and apes. I tried my best. I understand what it's like to be a sniper now. I understand why it sucks, and
it's not fun.
And listen, again, I still think snipers are okay, you know people who want, like, I want this and this and this for snipers?
Mm-hmm.
My counter argument is that if anything, if they're listening to anything about snipers, they need to be listening to people like Drewskis, like Cam. I know, yeah, I'm mentioning the more well-known community names, but like the people who actually snipe, people who hit that skill level. Because most of the time, what I find, the people complaining about snipers aren't the ones at that skill level. Yeah, I know, and I would say I don't complain about snipers because I don't know them enough. I know some people who say, "Oh, I've been sniped forever," and like they're a decent sniper, but they're not consistent, which makes me a little iffy on it. But yeah, I think if anything, I would like to hear the opinions of the more well-known snipers or people who have proven records, whatever, something they have proof with, because I want to see what their opinions are. If they think snipers are in a fine place, then they're in a fine place. Now, let's get into the topic of 140s I saw.
Yeah. So, do you think that the 140 snipers should be able to 2-tap to the body?
Not at all. I think, because I think they hit for 100 to the body, I think it needs to reduce to like 80 damage to the body. I don't think they should be able to 2-tap. It brings the point of using a sniper.
Yeah, it really does. Like, you're rewarded as a sniper for hitting somebody in the cranium.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I can get the argument of it allows you to sometimes save your kill if you missed a headshot, which I get, I agree and disagree with.
Like, the fact of the matter is that as it is right now, there's not a whole lot of reason to use, like, a 72 sniper.
Okay.
When you could just 140 and double body shot.
Yeah, I know. So, I see, and also, again, because we have a docket that we go through, he has in the saying of, should high impacts 1-tap supers? Now, here's my counter argument. Where does that leave Izanagi's burden? Because that's the whole entire, that is one of the main functions of that sniper, is to 1-tap supers.
Do you have to headshot a super?
Okay, I think it's like a ×2 or ×3 bullet, not even a ×4, can 1-tap, I believe can 1-shot headshot a super. I'm not sure about a 4 times on body shots, but I know like the ×2 or ×3 bullet can 1-shot headshot, I believe, any super, which is again strong in its own vein. I mean, people make this argument all the time, but my thing is, then you're giving every 72 RPM sniper the basically being Izanagi's burden, so you don't have to use an exotic anymore. And this is some people forget about Destiny's game design. Exotics are meant to be game-changing decisions in your loadout. They're not just because they have a fancy perk. You're supposed to say,
it has a taken effect on it.
Yeah, it's not like, for example, it's like Thorn is, I mean, obviously Damage Over Time is a unique thing to Thorn, but like the thing is a Thorn, it's like, do I want to run Thorn or do I want to run, for example, something like Jotun? Like, it's like, my point is, it's dynamic decision making in your loadout. That's the point of exotics, and giving a trait like one-shotting supers across all 72 RPM snipers takes that uniqueness away from Izanagi's burden. Sure, it can, like a 4-round charge bullet can one-shot by shot any Guardian, but my example is a Tatara Gaze with kill clip does the same exact thing if you get a kill clip first. Then if you get kill clip, you can one-shot by shot any Guardian.
Yeah, I'm using Tatara Gaze with box breathing.
Okay. Is it one-shot by shot with box breathing?
Wish it did.
Okay, interesting.
It gets close, but I'm playing Gambit.
Okay.
When I do this, so most of the time, as soon as I hit a body shot, some acolyte or whatever will put a singular round into them, and then just go, I'm like, well, I did my part.
Fair enough.
And I'll laugh about it for a while.
It's like the help in the most unexpected way.
Yeah, like it's my favorite is when they try to throw a grenade and they are also trying to retreat.
Oh, yeah.
So they hit the wall directly in front of them and they take themselves out. Just go, oh, thanks, nice.
What was I say? Oh, the snipers. Oh, speaking of snipers and the infamous sniper in Last Word, I want to touch on the Not Forgotten because again, I think we covered this last episode. The biggest defense again I keep hearing for this change is it'll change up the Crucible. Spoiler alert, it won't. You're still gonna see Last Word. Last Word is gonna become the best hand cannon in Crucible on PC. I'm not sure about console. I don't know about console. I don't know what it probably becomes Surge Revolver on console to be honest because it's 1A.
Yeah.
But like the best hand cannons post this nerf, if it goes through, which looks really likely unless they listen to the community like they should, since they're not under Activision's thumb anymore, it would show. In my opinion, if they actually listen to community back on this and basically do what a certain movie company did, which we'll get to later, by listening to their fans, I think that would show great confidence across. I know, I'd be like, dang, they actually listened, and I'm like a little bit more confident in them as a company that's on their own now.
Yeah.
But let alone them being like, oh, yeah, we're going to change this. Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just like, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, Last Word has really high range. It has a really low time to kill, and it's not that hard to use. Ace of Spades has...
Last Word on console does the work for you.
Okay, that's interesting. Didn't know that.
You know how... I don't know how it is on PC, but the hip fire is way too good.
Oh, no, let me put like this. I know a lot of people on PC ADS. I like the hipfire, and my big thing is...
If you're ADSing with Last Word, you're doing it wrong on console.
No, on PC... Oh, yeah, on console. Yeah, on PC, you can recoil control, so it's fine. On PC, or just on Last Word, period, the in-air accuracy is really good because you're hip-firing it.
Yeah, because hip-fire doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's part of the, using it as it's intended. But yeah, Last Word just altogether is really good. Ace of Spades is everything you want in a hand cannon, and it's there. You don't have to do any work for it.
Yeah.
Thorn is still Thorn. It's
just got my
amazing.
Thorn recently.
What?
Just got my Thorn the other day.
Oh, okay.
That's great. I mean, I like the new perk.
Yeah, the Soul Devourer, like, it's interesting if you're able to carry across the map, but I'm perfectly fine with how they did the damage over time, where it's still 3-tap, or, if you get assist from a teammate, you can kind of finish off the kill with burn damage, which is nice sometimes. So
yeah.
I still find it for the utility of I track people through walls, through cover. That's where I still find
follow them forever and then throw a grenade at them.
Yeah, and the other thing is keeping their shields and health down. That's the point of Thorn. I really like the perk of you get more damage and you can 2-tap people. That's the cherry on top.
Mm-hmm.
The Sunday is Thorn being Thorn and being the great utility weapon always was.
Yeah.
All right. Hey Eric, do you want to talk about your? You want to talk about your?
Are we at the point?
Gambit experience?
Are we at the point where Eric gets to complain about Gambit?
Oh, you could kick. Okay. See, I like Gambit Prime, but I understand your qualm with.
I like Gambit Prime. I'm gonna preface that I've been playing nothing but Gambit for like a week at this point.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my rank to reset before the reset of the new season.
Yeah, you have like 4. It's the new season, by the way, is literally a month away. Or not a month away. Sorry, it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's 5 weeks away. Yeah, I mean it's June 4th is the reset. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. But like, I'm just trying to get there so I don't forget about it and then go, oh, where's my rank?
Yeah. What happened? I can't hold all these ranks.
So I'm on a 7 streak, right?
Yep.
Having a good time, and I'm like, I'm gonna match into a match of Gambit Prime.
Mm-hmm.
In orbit, as my ship is going somewhere.
Yep.
I get the notification of your enemy summoned a Primeval. If they kill it, they win.
This is Gambit Prime?
This is Gambit Prime.
Oh, of course. Okay.
And I say, Drifter, excuse me? I'm above Earth right now. Do you want to run that past me again? Invader off the field. What? I show up in the lobby eventually. Because loading is great.
Yeah, because you're on console.
Yeah.
You have bad load time. Continue.
I show up. I have 2 teammates. So we have a team of 3. They have 4 motes in the bank total. No one is holding anything, and their primeval is at 3/4 health already.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. No.
So. No. This gets better.
Sorry. Oh no, it gets worse.
Yeah. They. You know how like if you don't use your invades, you can just use them later whenever. Yeah. They invaded again. So that means during the entire match, they invaded the one time while I was in orbit.
Then 2 people went to orbit that were in that lobby.
I show up. Oh. They still have invades to use.
Yeah.
So they show up. Jotun our team. Of course, it's a Jotun. Because that's my next complaint, is that Jotun's the new sleeper simulant.
I do want to pause before you Jotun thing, but continue.
And they take out their primeval rather easily and nearly uncontested. We finished the match with about 40 motes. We tried.
Oh yeah, hey, let's try. All right, so I want to interject here before you move on to Jotun.
Can I finish that real quick?
Oh my god.
That ended my win streak.
Oh yeah,
that
of course.
Counts as a loss.
Yeah.
You join like a boxing match, imagine, and the other dude has brass knuckles on, and you're like, I have pillows, can you not? And then you come out with broken ribs, and it's like, that's gonna end your career, my guy. And it's like, all right, thanks.
That analogy is so on point.
It's true. Right. You just get the snot beaten out of you when you cry.
I want to say one is I do have like a gambit suggestion for you to try out next time you play layout wise. But my first thing is that I think for comp, quick play, gambit, the games that have streaks, game modes, if you load into a match in progress, it should not count against your streak. Period.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't care. Like, if it might be one thing if it's like you load into a Crucible match and it's like your team has like 4 points, the enemy team has like 7.
Yeah, if fine. You load into like a comp match and it's Clash, and it's like 3 to 5, sure, I don't care.
That's whatever. But I mean,
you
like,
get
if it's
at most a slight super disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, and that's completely recoverable because if you get kills, then you'll generate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's playing Crucible, but just
snipe. It won't matter.
They have to somehow come away as either you don't matchmake into in progress games, which I don't think you should in the first place.
I don't care about quick play. That quick play is fine.
Quick play is fine.
It's comp and Gambit Prime that matter.
You should not load into in progress match periods. If people leave the fire team, that's not your problem. Why should you get punished for it?
If people leave, it shouldn't count either.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah. Again, your streak shouldn't just.
Your streak shouldn't evaporate. Like, of course, I wouldn't punish the other team because they didn't do anything wrong.
No. I'm saying, like,
but don't
if they
penalize the team who's getting bullied by
over because, well, not even just like if you're getting stomped in comp match, whatever.
If you're getting stomped, you're getting stomped. It happens.
But if you're losing because you have a team disadvantage and you blow into a mid match, if they win, cool, they continue their streak. But if you lose, you should not gain points for that match, but you shouldn't use your streak. I think that's how it should be.
Yeah, you should gain the loss points, but like the negligible 30 rep or whatever.
Yeah.
Of at least it was worth your time, sorta. Because you get something out of it, but don't lose your streak for it.
Yeah, I can agree.
Of just, hey, you got punked. It happens.
Oh, my other thing was, next time you're Gambit Prime, since you're a Warlock, do you play Chaos Reach often? You're usually aren't you?
I'm usually a Voidwalker with Slova, because I invade, and I use my super to just throw out Genorbs for my team, and then leave to invade.
So, if you're ever playing solo, and you're just feel like your team's falling behind, here's my biggest suggestion. Or, this is what I was running today. I was running Archer, and I was running Riskwearer. Now, the thing is, Archer actually can self-proc on Riskwearer, and also can Warlocks. I believe you can do it with your Storm Grenades and your Pulse Grenades.
Yeah, my Pulse Grenade. That's what I would do in the Leviathan. I'd pop it by my feet.
Exactly. So, the thing is, and I'm on, especially Gambit Prime anymore, everything spawns in high density, so it's really easy to use. This is just a generic tip for anybody playing Gambit Prime. I've recently started finding myself using this strategy. I do have... excuse me again. I do have Recluse. And I do have Mountaintop, but like I have for example for the Reaper emblem, you have to get Massacre Mouse, and the suggestions I saw were use Tether, use Risk Runner, and Self Procket. That's what I've seen a lot. It's difficult to do. I got one today. It's not easy. Massacre Mouse are a pain to do. Going beyond that, like
dude, I wouldn't know. I just go in and invade and get fours, and that's all I really need to know. Do
you have Invader armor?
Huh? Oh yeah, I have Invader armor. I have most of the Outlawed set.
Okay.
My has light of 680, so I'd get my booty smashed if I tried to go get purples, but I have the synthesizer for it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's fun to be in there.
It's a light climb.
Yeah. I was going to say, with the Risk thing, is that I found with that strategy, you generate a lot of orbs, it's very efficient, and it's really hard to not have it maintained in, like, one group at a time. Especially during right now, since I have a grenade tonic popped, the other thing is taking armaments, because the grenade kills with REEEvelry, I'm able to just basically consistently self-proc if I need to. But yeah.
I'm wondering if it would be a good idea to run that with also having Getaway Artist.
Yes. Very much so. Because the thing is that
at
most
that
of the
point
time,
you just start memeing.
Okay, this is how I reviewed. I don't have them yet, or I did borrow a friend's account to try out the Hunter 1 Liar's Handshake.
Huh.
Here's how I rank the new exotics. Getaway Artist, very good. Liar's Handshake, okay. Stronghold, I think is the Titan one, very bad. Okay.
I have no idea what that is.
That's the one that like you gain. With swords, your block doesn't decrease as fast. It's much more efficient. That's about it.
Oh boy!
Liar's Handshake.
Who is using a sword in this meta?
See, I'll get to that. Give me.
Hats off to you if you're using a sword in this.
I have a very good reason for it. With Liar's Handshake, I found it very hard to see myself running it over Dragon Shadow. It's not that good of a neutral exotic with the melees.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then Liar's Handshake is very good because it's like, oh, I don't need a grenade. Let me get a team, get a teammate, get a team shot in. You know what I mean? That's essentially what arc souls are. All right, I want to cover my blade, then we go into Jotun. So my sword is the new Gambit Prime sword, just in case. Excuse me.
All right.
And I run Radar Booster. So the thing is, with swords, you can obviously peek in third person, or 3-peek as it's called. Radar Booster slightly increases the range at which radar detects enemies. So when I have the sword out, I have increased radar.
Makes about as much sense as anything else does.
Here's the main reason for using this. A, just because I'm very much used to using swords, because if anybody played during year 1 of D2, you remember Quick Thing. Just the very
that just brought back memories I didn't know I had still.
Vietnam flashbacks to freaking
flashbacks to busted hitboxes not working.
Oh man, I mean swords are still really good.
Are they?
If you can the hitboxes, if you know how they work and if you know how to abuse how the lunges work and hit protection, and they're really good for evading. I'm efficient with sword. So the main kill list
is that if you break the game, then it's great.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, exactly. Shattering Blade. If your heavy attack consumes the last of your ammo, it deals significantly increased damage, excludes aerial attacks. So why this is important, with Shattering Blade, if I have one swing left, I can put that sword away. That's an instant kill on any super in the game.
Nice. Well, you know, that's great if you're not coming up against a Nova Warp who just deletes you.
Okay, here's the thing is, I've killed Nova Warp.
Alright, well, that happens. People are bad at the game.
People are that bad. I mean, it's very niche, but also very strong if you want to run another. I mean, also, you could be smart and, just run an LMG like everybody else, but I'm special.
Yeah, alright, cool.
I'm special. That's what it boils down to. Alright, you can,
talk
here's
about
your
the
Jotun section.
So... Awesome.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna interrupt you again. I know Norse. I say right now, I think Jotun. This is my opinion on Jotun. That I know a lot of people just say on PC, you can just sidestep. I know everybody says that. Here's the thing. No, you can't sometimes. Sometimes if you dash like if you say for example on my hunter, if I dodge and then sprint in the opposite direction, yeah, sometimes I won't get hit. But with Jotun, as it is right now, my opinion of Jotun, it's a heavy grenade launcher with a charge up time that slightly tracks.
Slightly tracks? All right, no, we're going into it. We're going in. Because I have some words.
Sorry, that tracks.
Yeah, take that slightly out of here.
It tracks.
That thing's a truth rocket on console.
I think right now, as Jotun is, I think it could be moved to the heavy slot, but then
it's not a heavy?
It's a special weapon. You still wait? Do you not have Jotun?
No, I just came back. I'm still doing my goddamn.
You thought it was a heavy? You wished it was a heavy.
I wished it was a heavy. I was told it was an energy, but I wished with all my heart that it was in a heavy slot.
No, it's a special weapon.
My heart doesn't matter. I see.
So, by the way, then Fusion Rifle Scavenger works with it. If that doesn't.
No, stop talking.
Let me continue real quick.
God damn.
With Jotun, whatchamacallit? I was gonna say Jotun could be moved to the heavy slot.
It should be.
Like they originally planned with Telesto, but all it would be would just increase the damage so it could one-shot supers.
I could see that. If it was a heavy, I could see that.
It's a heavy fusion rifle. It's kind of like 1K in the same vein. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If 1K can do it, then that's its main competition.
And then have the damage over time be leave the damage over time on it fine, because I think when it hits, I think the damage over time is actually like kind of relevant, but make the radius maybe a little bit bigger. If they were to move to the heavy slot, that's all I would do.
Yeah,
right,
that's fine.
All right, you can have the rant. Go
ahead.
All
right, here we go. So, when you have truth rockets and apparently your energy slot, Gambit becomes not fun. Because I'm playing Gambito, just having a good time. Like, hey, I'm going to go invade. And then I invade and I look at my screen, and there are always 3 of these things coming at me at all times. You just hear the ping, and you know your life is over.
Yeah,
I've seen these things curve around walls.
Yep.
I teleported using Nova Warp, and it followed me and ended me still.
That's pretty bad.
And I'm just like, are you serious?
That's pretty bad. Wow.
I've had it so where it was fired at my ally, and it was tracking him. But then my ally was just offed by the boss. Jesus, so what happens to the projectile?
It goes towards you.
Yeah, it just retracts onto me and does a full 90-degree turn, and I'm ended. By something that should never have seen me in the first place. So I'm sitting here baffled, wondering where my health bar just went.
Ooh.
And then, that was the invader. I'm like, didn't the invader leave a couple seconds ago? It's like, no, it was the Jotun.
No,
like, I understand.
Yeah.
Now I got you.
Yeah. Oh, so you know what the worst part is? People pair Jotun on PC with blast furnace that max range, like 4-round burst pulse rifle.
Yeah, that happens here too.
Yeah. It's not fun.
Your health bar just goes away.
Alright. So, are you done with your Jotun rant?
No. Not even close.
Okay. Continue.
So you know how it was a big problem that the sleeper simulant was able to be a thing in Gambit.
Gambit, yeah.
How it was like, well, it doesn't require...
Or Queen Breakers.
Well, I'm going to talk about the sleeper in specific.
I know, because you could just
body shot. Because, it doesn't require skill. You just body shot. Dippa. How is this better?
It isn't.
How is a thing that doesn't even take heavy ammo and tracks you? How is that better?
Is that you're forgetting is that the Reaper armor, if it gets a high enough amount of multi kills, they drop a special brick that will fully charge your special ammo.
I'm not even worried about that.
No. What I mean is though, say if the enemy team has a Jotun, there's a guy who's Reaper. They just will constantly have like max.
And if you're an invader, energy ammo trickles in, so you just get Jotun ammo. My problem is, how is this better than the sleeper simulant was?
No, it isn't. And people
complained that it's just a one-shot buddy shot. You just use a heavy shot. It doesn't even take a heavy shot anymore. Yeah. It's just worse.
Because like if it was like and it's fine with this, it's like thinking like I wonder if like people would ever, because I'm trying to put this like obviously Izanagi's one-shot buy shots, but
that cost 4 shots though.
I know it costs 4.
You're dumping resources to make sure that you get the thing.
Yeah.
I don't even complain about that because I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you're just not confident about the headshot, so you just make sure.
I mean, on Gambit Prime, sometimes I will run Izanagi's and Recluse
because you just have that ammo.
Well, A, yeah, because I have the ammo. B, I'll run it just to counter invades, and it's decent boss damage for a special weapon.
Yeah,
but obviously, there's better options. But I mean, it's not
if
like...
you're playing Sentry, though, it's a good weapon to have.
And the other thing is, like, I know some people are like, oh, you can't headshot. I'm like, no, I don't feel like wasting time trying to get a headshot on the invader when time is a precious thing in Gambit, where you have to be getting your modes and everything else.
Yeah, in Gambit especially, I can see that being like a good thing, because you're expending resources for time at that point. That's, like, using Izanagi in that, you're dumping 4 shots. Like, so it's not just it's not the Jotun problem of, oh, you just point and shoot, and that's how the gun works. You're actively making the decision of, like, alright, I don't have the time to aim at this dude's noggin, so I'm going to use 4 shots.
Yeah, exactly. And again,
and at least then you have to hit their body.
Yeah.
Which is, negotiable on console because, bullet magnetism, but... Yeah, it's not just, oh, you heard the ping, your life is over, good job.
Yeah.
Blink doesn't matter, I've seen people get hit mid-blink. Does Blink's hitbox still garbage?
I don't know.
Did they ever fix that? Blink. I don't use Blink either, but I've been wanting to. But
we're both asking the wrong person.
We're both asking the wrong person, we suck. Hit us up in the comments if you know how Blink's hitbox works.
Oh no, people, nobody knows how Blink works.
Nobody even Bungie knows how Blink hitbox works.
People would know how Blink worked if Hunters actually had Blink. Let's be honest.
Do they not? I thought they did.
Archers do not have Blink.
Where is Hunter Blink?
Shotgun. I literally ran into somebody using Blink shotgun the other day in Quick Play. I was like, huh. I'm having D1 flashbacks.
Blast from the past. Alright.
Blast from the past. What was it? Oh yeah, so I guess now we're done with our little rant here. I want to move on to what I brought up was Crucible. If you can't tell us of how they're going to be changing Not Forgotten and Lunos, and overall looks like I assume they're going to be nerfing more weapons with the sandbox change and opulence, let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're moving towards a more ability-focused Crucible, and the way we know about this is, one, you look at how they're changing Spectral Blades. That's the big one. They're not touching the neutral game at all. They're not, or not in Spectral Blades. Like, if you look at how Arc Week, how they put a lot more focus into the abilities more than the supers.
Yeah.
It's very obvious, like, I don't understand why, but I feel like they're moving away from the gunplay of Crucible.
I don't mind it.
I mean,
I like the emphasis on your abilities. Like,
yes,
the REEEvelry added an interesting question of, what if we just had our abilities more often, but they did less damage? In PvP? Like, not nearly to the extent that you can do in the REEEvelry. But
more of, like, a utility.
Yeah, like a more frequent use thing instead of a one-and-done, like, mini-super.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, imagine, like, having the 2 skip grenades, but they did, like, a little bit less damage.
But I mean, that's the end.
Your goal was not to kill them with it, but it's to make people move.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
That'd be an interesting thing.
Yeah, no, I can definitely agree with that.
It'd be an interesting... like, mayhem is just mayhem, but...
Mayhem.
You're changing out your grenades for Nova Bombs and mayhem.
Yeah. I was gonna say, with the ability, like, if they're playing more towards ability focus, I kind of like them just say, hey, this is what we plan to do with Crucible. I like them just come out flat and say, and not do all these...
Not do these, like, test things.
Changes. Yeah.
How do you like it? And it's like, we hate it. And now Destiny's broken for, like, a month.
Hey, do you remember Crucible Labs?
No.
Yeah, what happened to that
very nice on console.
Thing you had Crucible... Oh, wait, you... yeah, you did. I forgot that was a PC only thing.
Yeah, you think that's a thing we were granted?
No. Crucible Labs was a PC thing for anybody who does... Oh my god. Really bad. For anybody who doesn't know, where you could... I'm trying to remember. It was like 1 week, there was like a new game mode that they were testing out that might have made its way into comp, but then they realized it was an issue because they did it once, and then I think they officially... I think it's Lockdown. Or like, is it the one where you attack the vault? Is that Lockdown?
Dude, I don't know, because I haven't played it.
I know you haven't played. Yeah, you bring up a good point. It's basically that the vault. It was that like attack the vault and hack the vault game mode thing. They went through like 2 major changes with it, and it still was bad. And I think it was intended because it's 4v4, so it was obviously, I think, intended to be a quick play, or not quick play, a comp game mode. But again, like Crucible Labs was, their testing grounds for changes. Huh.
If only that was still a thing.
Huh. Alright, yeah, Crucible moving towards more ability based, and like with the shotgun aping and then ability based, I'm like, come on, just give something back.
One thing I don't want to see is
hey Eric, calling it right now. Next pinnacle weapon is a shotgun that just has shot package from D1.
You know what would be the greatest thing?
What?
Is if they straight up hit you with hey, this shotgun has a damage boost if you were sprinting.
Oh my, no, Eric, no.
And then you just look at it and go, can you not, please? Can you please don't?
The best part is, it deals less damage when you're not sprinting. It would encourage, like, just hold W and shoot. Like, oh, that'd be bad. No, I really want the next cure rated weapon to be a shotgun. I don't know what would be. Let's be honest. If it could be a sniper, God knows how they're gonna balance it.
One shot body shots, and then they break it.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
this reminds me of D1, where hold on, I gotta put my vault real quick. What weapon was it? What was it? The black hammer, I think it was by the end of D1.
What was it? It was the hammer. It was the spindle.
It went through so many name changes. What was like the exotic version? Black
Spindle?
Spindle?
It was a spindle.
Yeah, Black Spindle. Remember like when they say, oh yeah, we're Black Hammer's not the same, we're gonna make Black Spindle, so people have to now one-shot, headshot supers using the Black Spindle, right?
Yeah.
Then remember when they released Devil's Dawn? Literally a sniper of the same exact
archetype? And then
archetype?
they said, hey, what about if you didn't have to do that anymore?
Yeah.
And then people said, well, I'm not going to waste the exotic slot on it. So then that sniper became useless.
I kind of miss sniping from D1, not gonna lie.
Well, it was a lot easier when you weren't having a whole lot of nonsense supers thrown at you.
Yeah, true enough.
Like, strikers were not in their, like, Fists of Havoc form.
Yeah.
So that you didn't just get deleted.
Oh,
shield throw frisbee didn't exist. So you weren't just getting frisbeed to death.
I mean, hunters were... I still think hunters might be the...
You still could laugh at golden guns if you shot first.
Yeah. I was going to say real quick, I want to say hunters are the best class in Crucible as a hunter main. So
yeah, that's a little bit of bias.
But yeah, if you think about it, though, like, if you ever put on, like, the Victorious Veteran medal, or, emblem, and you look at the amount of kills, hunters are always more.
That's 2,000 more hunter kills than any other type of kill.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Because there's just so many hunters. Because people are like, ooh, I like the edgy look, and then people pick the edge.
I just like hunters and how they play. That's my.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. But a lot of people just see, ooh, he's got a knife edge, and then the edgies pick it, and then you can tell who's the good players and who's the edgies, because the good players will use their abilities, and the edgies will cry as they can't hit you with their hand cannon.
Alright, we're gonna move on to non-Destiny stuff. I just want to make a little thing here, because we're not gonna focus much. By the way, Avengers Endgame, somebody released it on Facebook, the full movie. Because I was in a Facebook group, and they just posted that. I'm like, huh. I kind of watched the first couple minutes, I'm like, this can't be real. So I sent it to one of my friends, Kevin, who's already seen the movie. I had him confirm. And he's just like, yeah. I'm like, huh.
Nice.
Well, I'll be darned. It was kind of low quality, and the subtitles there's two subtitles. There's, like, the basic subtitles for, like, Japanese, Chinese, some Asian type of characters. I don't know. I'm not educated, so I'm just going to say some type of Asian country.
You should have really just stayed away from that, huh?
I don't care. That's close enough. Okay, sorry. And then they had Spanish subtitles over top of those, and then they were talking in English. I was like, it works if you want to see the movie. I don't know, but I found it funny. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say on it, because I don't want to dwell on the Endgame. I have to still see it myself. And when I do, we'll do I think we'll probably do like a good episode based on that.
We'll do a big spoiler cast on it.
You know what? I don't know if we're going to fit Hellboy in here.
Oh, dang.
Like, we're at...
How long?
Yeah, I just looked at the time. We're at 44 minutes. I don't know how long I can make this... I think I have to keep it, like, under an hour for YouTube because it's retarded.
That's fair, but do you want to hit him with the gotta fix fast real quick?
Of course.
Oh, man. Can we pull that up?
Oh, yeah, I'm going up the link. So, for anybody who doesn't know, there's a certain Sonic movie called Sonic movie coming out. I know it's called Sonic movie. I can't talk.
Movie, nice.
And what happened is that the people, the gamers,
do you want me to read
up.
Do you want me to read the tweet?
Oh, you go ahead.
So people were, if you've seen the trailer, and most people have.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Just oof.
The model looks terrible.
Of course.
Like, people did comparisons over... Yeah. The model looks more like the Sonic meme than it does Sonic.
Sonic.
So people really hit Paramount hard with the, hey, this is trash. So, Jeff Fowler, who is someone? I don't remember what his actual position is. I think he's lead.
Definitely not looking up now.
No.
Jeff Fowler's an American filmmaker and visual. I think he's the director, is my guess.
Is he?
I would guess. Yeah. No. Wait. Yes. No. Like a theatrical directorial debut with the upcoming. Yes, he's the director for the movie.
Cool. All right, so he hit us on, us. I'm not on Twitter, but he hit everyone on Twitter with, "Thank you for the support and the criticism. The message is loud and clear. You aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and Sega are fully committed to making this character the best he can be. Hashtag Sonic movie. Hashtag gotta fix fast."
Gotta fix fast. Yep.
And
good tagline.
Everyone's just kind of hoping that the animators don't perish.
Yeah, it's a really serious crunch time, but I think it's definitely...
I'd rather them delay the movie.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
If it's gonna delete the animators, and the artists, just don't overwork people. Literally, just delay the movie and just say, "Hey, we're gonna fix it."
Alright, but yeah.
What was the quote? Delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad.
Yeah.
I think that's... I don't know if that's verbatim, but
I have some...
that's close enough.
There's a very recent game we could apply that logic to. Anthem.
Oh man, that company fell apart.
Oh man. But I want to revisit that one with the next thing. So yeah, gotta fix that. So, Borderlands 3... reveal stream. Holy crap. Oh my god, I was so hyped watching that. Eric's not a big fan of Borderlands. I am. I played the first game when it came out. I played the second game when it came out. I don't care that the third game... I'm waving my arms around because I'm very passionate about this. I don't give a crap that the third game is on Epic Games Launcher. Everybody's like, it's spyware. Okay, hey, it's such an issue.
I think we've had this conversation on
the people complaining about this post on Discord, post on Facebook, things that already collect your data. If you don't know, by the way, we're on Discord. Thing is, I don't care because I don't have anything I need to worry about.
Run a VPN if you're that terrified.
If you're
somebody yelling.
There's plenty.
I hope you don't have an Echo Dot. Because those just had a big privacy issue come up recently.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean,
steal your voice whole box and Amazon employees just listen to your voice. I guess. Yeah,
I don't care. My thing is that I'm gonna make my Epic Games account. I'm gonna put on two-factor authenticator. I'm gonna make sure my password isn't 1234566 6969 or anything.
Dang, I can't hack your Epic Games account now. Epic Games. So yeah, I watched the reveal.
I was hyped as crap. The game looks amazing. It just looks like it's Borderlands. My thing is that Baru. If anybody who does, I'm gonna plug Baru real quick. I know he'll probably never listen to this podcast, and for a very few viewers who don't know who Baru is, it's Admiral Baru. He is one of the longest Borderlands streamers, one of the most well-known faces in the community, along with King Italian. I'm just gonna plug them both because they're both
just plugging everybody.
They'll never acknowledge us, but I'll give them. I'll just plug them. What was it? Wait, what topic? Oh yeah, he made the tweet of the Borderlands 3 tech demo had more content than Anthem on release. I'm like, that's not wrong.
I played a little bit of Anthem. What? I played a little bit of Anthem. I didn't.
You still play that game? People still
played.
Huh? Wait,
past tense.
When? When was
around close to its release? Like I put a little bit of time into it. I didn't get very far. I'm no expert on the field. It didn't feel good to me. Do you know why? Because I picked Colossus, and I didn't know that picking Colossus was a death sentence to your fun.
Of course.
Because it's the only class that has no... I'm not going to get into Anthem, but, like...
Yeah. Know, we're running on time.
Just know that it's not a fun class to play.
Trying to think what I was going to say. God dang it. Yeah, Borderlands 3. I just released it. It's very sad to see that it's going to be a while. Like, we released this September 13th, if I remember correctly. Borderlands 3, please sponsor this podcast.
We're not getting sponsored.
Yeah, no, we're not going to get sponsored by. Hey, maybe Randy's actually like a really like not like because I like not butter him up. Randy's actually like a genuinely nice guy. Like he has like sent like swag basically from like the events and crap, like Borderlands crap, to people who like were to friends of people who like were sick, couldn't make it out, or they're like had a broken leg. Like he's a genuine like kind of nice company guy. Like, he's like I don't know like what his feelings are, where if there's anything to say, I don't know, but like he has a very good public presence. He has a really well respected individual, and I only ever hear good things talked about him. Like he's a really like he stands for what he stands in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whether that be crap or whether that be glory, he stands.
So you say he sends swag. Does he send like good swag, or did he say he send like Bethesda swag?
He sends like good swag, not Bethesda swag.
Burlap sack.
Burlap sack. Oh no, trash bag. Remember? All right. I think we're about done for this episode.
For an episode, yeah.
You're just still cracking up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
well, this is I think this is what? This is episode 4? Yeah.
I hope so. We can number.
This should be episode 4.
What comes after 3? 7. That's what we're at.
Exactly.
Dear God.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's been well, I don't know. Next week, I think I don't know. Next episode, we'll probably talk about the Hellboy movie. Finally, Eric, we gotta talk about Plants to Go See Detective Pikachu. I have some ideas.
And I want to cry every time I look at that movie.
We really should wrap this up before YouTube yells at me like, "Oh yeah, I can't keep long."
Too long.
Nerf loons have not forgotten. This has been TJ.
This has been Eric.
And if anybody would like to sponsor this podcast, you can gladly contact me at the email listed on the YouTube page. I'll make sure to put that in the description. Maybe one day we'll get a sponsor. Hashtag sellout.
If you sell out hard enough, we'll make it.
Well, sell out till you make it. It's not fake it till you make it. Sell it till you make it. All right. See you guys later. Bye.